All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on? Wait a minute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on? Wait a minute. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Welcome. What's happening? What's happening? Let me turn my little fan on. It's a little warm in here. I got a lot of lights on in here now. Hope y'all can't really hear that fan. Uh, y'all let me know if y'all can hear that. If you can, I'll turn it off or whatever. But welcome. Welcome to Deeper Understanding, where I'm your host. I'm your sole proprietor. And yes, I am your Dr. Jones. We are live. We are up in this house. How y'all doing today? How y'all been? How you are? I'm glad you're here today. Come on in. Come on in. All are welcome. Come on in. How's everybody doing today? I missed y'all. Y'all missed me. It's been a week now. And let me go and say this preliminarily. We won't be here on Sunday. I'm sorry. I keep having stuff line up on Sundays. Last weekend I had to take my baby out doing the father-daughter thing. We had a good time. I had fun. This weekend I got another birthday party to go to. So I don't do a whole lot on my off days. I try to rest and get my little housework done and get all that stuff out of squared away. So it's a blessing when somebody want to be out hanging with you. What? Hold on, let me get this together. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to charge my phone and stuff on this stuff. But yeah, I got a lot going on. So I won't be here on Sunday. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to work my way around it. Matter of fact, I might come in. Well, I'll tell you what, I might come in and do a show late Sunday. Might be about 7, 8 o'clock before you go to bed. We do some talking dirty after dark on Sunday. How about that? Yeah, we have to do a little talking dirty after dark on Sunday. So yeah, don't be ashamed. Y'all come on. Oh Lord, what is this? Oh. So let me see what else we got going on. Like I said, I know I won't be here Sunday at our regular time. I might do it later. But I will be doing that again. We want to keep our friends and families in prayer as people have had to lay in their mother's arrest, their father's arrest. I've seen a lot of people just going on. And as we all know, that's part of life. Everything that lives must die. But we never want to see our loved ones go on. You can never really prepare for that. And so I send my condolences and my prayers up to those who have lost loved ones this week. We just pray for your strength and your and grieve like you need to grieve. Don't worry about what anybody else tell you to do. Grieve like you need to grieve. Amen to that. I'm trying to think. Do I got anything else? Also, keep on purchase your MAGA stuff, purchase your Deeper Understanding gear. We got all that stuff for you. I haven't really been pushing it, but I'm going to start back here soon. Like I said before, everything that you guys have put into the show, when you purchased Deeper Understanding, you purchased MAGA stuff, anything like that, all proceeds and support went right back into the show. So just to let you know, I am always trying to develop and add on to the show. So whether it be the broadcast, the production side, like you see now with the picture behind me with the green screen, I had to get one, two, three more lights to light up the screen so it looked right. I had to get new cameras, new mics. We still want to keep had to pay for some more software. So yeah, we want to just keep on adding to the show and making it as best as possible. Also, don't forget, we are also on Spotify. Yes, we on Spotify now. So when I finish this show, I will upload it to Spotify and you can check it out there. Tell your friends, families, and kin folks and cousins. Come on over there to the Spotify and let's get that popping too. All right. Now, I think we monologued and got everything out the order. I know open, excuse me. So now we can get into the show. And I'm hoping we get some brethren in here to call in or something. Give me something. We jive talking today. Yeah, we jive talking. I wanted to talk about men's issues. This show is the people's show. I am the people's champion. I am the people's doctor. And one thing we want to do is always satisfy the needs of the people. And, you know, one of the things I do, I listen to a lot of men. I counsel a lot of brothers. I mentor younger brothers. And I wanted to give them oh, okay. Okay. I put that up there. Shoot. I can't do it right now, D Money. Oh, could I? Hold on one second. Let me see something. Y'all pardon me. I guess I can talk and do this at the same time. Yeah, I talk to a lot of young men on a daily basis. And a lot of them are going through the same stuff we went through when we was their age. And a lot of it is I don't know if that's right. Uh you know, it's sad to say that a lot of them they're trying to be better men than us. Of course, they want to up the ante. They want to do better than we have done. But they don't seem to get the same respect. They don't seem to get the same love that we get. Can I get a witness in here? Yeah, D Money, it's not gonna let me hold on one second. Okay. What I'm gonna do, D Money, I'm gonna just I'll send that link to you personally on my on the text. Matter of fact, I'll do it now while I'm thinking about it. They don't seem to, they can't really grasp. They can't grasp that they're doing all they can, they're doing their best. They're out here working, they're walking it, they're talking it, they're living it. They're doing all the things that they're supposed to do. Still no appreciation. Still no respect. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I had to send that to you after the show, D Money. I don't know how this thing ain't, I can't figure it out like this. Uh they can't seem they can't seem to gain the reciprocity that they're searching for. I posted something yesterday. I didn't say it. A woman said it. And this woman spoke the unadulterated, raw truth about today's modern woman. It was real. It was raw. She spoke about how many of the modern women have been ran through. Said they've been ran through. Oh, come on. I'm about to deal with that. I got to focus on this. Been ran through. They want a man to pay all the bills. They want to be talked to a certain way, but they talk to you just as reckless and as raw. And I really don't want to just bash women on this. I really just wanted the brothers to come on and express how they feel about the thing. But see, I know some of them, they got women, they got wives, and they really can't say what it is they really want to say. But I think I can say a few things on their behalf. Ladies, you got to understand that, and I've said this before, we go out here in this world and we battle against the forces and the powers and the principalities that be out here. And we're doing the best we can. And sometimes it seems like our best just ain't enough. We're told that the woman is bringing herself to the table. And a lot of you sisters believe that your sex and your body is sufficient. A lot of you believe all you have to do is just be cute. All you have to do is go in the book, let them use you, and you all good. But that's not reality. Today's man needs some reassurance. He needs respect. He don't necessarily have to be understood, but some things have to be understood. Oh my goodness. You ain't got to know everything. You ain't got to know every reason why. Hell, most of the time we all on autopilot anyway. But what he needs you to understand is sometimes he is what he is. He's the way that he is. And all he needs you to do is accept him just the way he is. Don't try to compare him. Don't try to contrast him. Don't try to add nothing to him. You ain't got to take nothing away. Just take him the way he is. Most of the men feel that way. Most of them feel in that space. A lot of brothers have shut down. And brothers, we shut down because, you know, we don't want to be viewed as weak. We don't want people to look down on us and feel pitied. I've got that real bad. We're horrified to somebody to help us out. It takes a lot for a man to break down and admit that he's fallen off, that he's weak. We get weak sometimes, fellas. Come on now, let's tell the truth. We get weak sometimes out here. So my brother said, preach on respect. My brothers, I'm gonna start with us, okay? Because I'm starting to get the feeling, brother, since we supposed to be having men talk. We jive talking today. So I'm starting to realize no matter how much evidence, no matter how much I get up here and preach and talk, no matter how much I put forth, these women don't want what's real. They don't want to hear the truth. So we got to start working on us. We got to start figuring out a way. We got to figure out a way to work with them without needing them. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And see, the first thing we got to do, the very first thing we got to do, since my brother said respect, we've got to start respecting one another. And I'm not just talking about, I'm going to go into details on this. I'm talking about respect amongst the brethren, okay? Respect betwixt black man to black man. To see a lot of us, see the white brothers, they got to figure it out. The Latino brothers, they got to figure it out. The Chinese brothers, they got to figure it out. But the black man, it's something about us that if we don't like each other, we got an automatic problem with each other. If we don't agree with everything, see that this is where we fall short. We're quick to blame the white man for all of our downfalls and our downtroddenness. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of the reasons why we don't get ahead like we should is because we don't even have the basic respect for one another that we used to have. Can I get a witness in here? See, there once was a time, I know y'all don't believe this, but there once was a time, if you didn't like a motherfucker, you just stayed away from him. You didn't speak on him. You didn't say nothing to him. He didn't say nothing to you. It was well understood. It was well established. You didn't run in the same circles. You didn't speak bad on him behind his back. That was real back in the day once upon a time. This was before social media and all this other shit. When motherfuckers don't like a motherfucker, they just want to blast them and they do feminine shit. Can I get a witness in here? I know y'all don't want to hear this. I get it, but I got to say it like it is. I got to say it like it is. We are horrified to see another brother elevate that we don't deem worthy. What type of shit is that? See, we we want these women to act right, but we got to get right. We don't want to see another brother get a good wife. We don't want to see a brother. As soon as we see a brother getting a wife and oh, he ain't nothing but a hoe. We start talking bad on this man. He been home. How he get her? He been hoeing. See, that's bitch shit. Can I just keep it real in here? That's bitch shit. How he get her? He a hoe. When he just with what's her name? Gossiping, backbiting, as the old church used to say. We don't wish well on each other no more. We don't wish well on ourselves anymore. That's why the sisters don't respect us. That's why the sisters talk to us in a kind of way and treat us in a kind of way, because we ain't allowing too much shit to go on. Where the men used to have a backbone and women was afraid. Oh my God. They was afraid to say something crazy to them. Oh, there was once a time a woman didn't come to no man in any kind of way. Now these little young, I can't even say young. These women jump up in a man's chest, call you all kinds of bitch ass nigga, weak ass nigga, punk ass nigga, puss ass nigga. But see, that's because a lot of you brothers, they out here clowning and doing what these women do. Oh, can I get a witness? Come here. How we expecting a woman to respect us and a whole lot of these water boys out here, and when we don't, and I've got to be honest, we ain't trying to correct them. We just laugh at them. But the truth of the matter is, a woman can't respect you if she got to take care of you. I'm not talking about a woman that's working with you side by side. That's different. That's not her taking care of you. That's her working with you. I'm talking about when you relying on her for shelter, transportation, room and board, food, clothing. She your mama. And even if your mama love you, your mama don't respect you for laying in her house too long. Can I get a witness in here? Yeah, some of us need to go back to the basics. See, we in such a hurry to be grown, but we don't forget what it is to be grown. Grown man stands on his own. Grown man don't make no excuses. Grown man finds results. Yes, you're going to fall down in life. Yes, you're going to get knocked down in life. Yes, you're going to come up short. But just because your shoulder's on the mat don't mean you get pinned and count to three. No, you got to jump up. Sorry, I've been watching a little old school wrestling. But yeah, you got to do that. Then you can command respect from these women. Because see, one thing I learned about women, all women gonna test you. It's just in their nature, brothers. Don't take it personal. Don't get mad at them. Don't think any less of her. It's in her nature to test you. A woman to test God. A woman did test God. So who are you? Who is you? You gonna get tested. She got to know that you're gonna do what you say you're gonna do. She got to know you are who you say you are. Now, after you show her, She should automatically respect you. And if she don't, brothers, it's time to, that's your clue to move on. Yeah, that's your clue. Can't you see we mess up ourselves. We hang on to shit we ain't got no business holding on to. We hold on to shit. We trying to make holes in the housewives. We try to turn tricks into treats, but that's no. See, that's when you frustrate yourself because you're trying to make a woman be something that she's not. Yeah, you trying to make her be something that she's not. And see, we know as men, respect is paramount to our very being. We've got to have respect. When we come in that house, it should be understood. Hey, we deserve and we've earned our respect. And if you're not getting it, my brothers, you ain't got no business being in there. Why are you kicking against the pricks, as the scripture says? If a woman don't got no respect for you, there's nothing left for you. So a woman can say she love you all the day long. Love don't mean much to us. Love don't mean much to most men. We've got to have that respect. Not only as the man, as a man, but as your woman's man. Yeah, ladies, you can keep your love. Love on your children. Love on yourself. Oh my God. Love on yourself. Brothers desire respect. I'll tell you something else, brothers. We got to start demanding. We got to start commanding it. We got to start having some real honesty, some truth. Can I get a witness in here? We've got to have some honesty and truth amongst ourselves and amongst our sisters, our women. We're not being honest with them. That's why they've gone astray. We're not being honest with ourselves. That's why we go astray. See, we and I've seen this in young and old. Hell, I've done it myself. See, we see that woman's body. We see the body, and then we forget about everything else. We don't really want to kick up too much fuss because we don't want to lose access to the body. Can I get a witness in here? We've allowed the coochie and the body to control our minds. And that's why the women are out here dressed up. They playing Halloween year round now. They just dressed up and fake up. They putting on wigs and weaves, lashes. They getting the BBLs and the fake booties and all that, the fake titties. Come on. Yeah, but we don't say anything. A lot of my brother tells it all the time. They don't even want y'all. The younger dudes don't even want nothing real no more. They cool with all this fake ass shit, and they're horrified to say something because they don't want to lose access to their coochie. I heard one brother say in his show, ladies, if you take that stuff off, you'd be surprised how many dudes what be on you. If you had the courage to take off them lashes, excuse me, you had the courage to take that wig off, wash that fake up off, you'd be surprised how many dudes calling at you. You're not gonna be a 10, but you still a solid 7 or 6 up under there. Dudes gonna holler at you. But see, can y'all be honest and say you're not really wearing it for men, you wearing it for other women to compliment you on? Uh-oh, Dr. Jones, don't do that. That's what it is. Y'all gotta be honest enough to say, man, it ain't for you anyway. I want my homegirls to approve me. I want my homegirls to say, girl, I like your wig. Because the real brothers is looking at you like, damn, she a clown. What else is fake on her? We got to start being honest, brothers, with our women. We got to start telling them the hard truth. And we got to start telling ourselves the hard truth. Some of us ain't built to be with no woman. Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh. Mm-mm. Some of us ain't built for that. That's why we out here, a lot of them out here simping. See, they think simping is the way in. They think simping is how you get there. Oh, I know I'm gonna get some hate mail. People gonna be mad at me. I don't give a fuck. It don't bother me no more. Only thing bother me is we don't tell the truth. That's why when somebody finally does tell the truth, it just shocks these people. It shocks the woman's system. They automatically go into defense mode, and they start using sign language as our Godfather invented. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. They start, want to talk bad about me, and then it turns into, well, who hurt you? You must be a weak man. Your mama black. Yeah, they do. But that's because they haven't, a lot of this stuff they ain't never heard before. So it's foreign to them. It's foreign to them. Gotta be honest with them, brothers. Even if it hurts them, even if it hurts you, gotta stop being honest. Honesty eventually will lead to more respect. She'll have more respect for you. Yes, she will. Trust me when I tell you this. She'll have more respect for you. Excuse me, y'all. I'm having a slight headache. Let me take this right quick. Let me take this right fast. What else I want? Oh, since we talking about jive talking, let me talk about this too. And this one right here is near and dear to my soul. Brothers, is crunch time. We really, and I'm not saying this is for the fathers now. This is for the fathers, and I'm not saying anything bad about your daughters. You know, love your daughters, do all you can for your daughters, help get your daughter to the place she need to be. Absolutely. But brothers, we got to start taking control of our sons. We got to start taking control of our sons. We've got to take our sons out of the hands of this female energy, this feminine energy, because we are losing our boys out here to the feminism of the world. That's right, I said it. That's right, I said it. You know, boys are made for a reason. Oh, hear me when I say this. Boys are critical to the circle of life. See, the woman pushes out the baby. Yes, she carries the baby. She incubates the baby. She feeds the baby. All of that comes from her body. But the life force, the force of life itself, lies within the man. We have living cells swimming around in your nuts. Sorry about this. Hold on. Yes, the woman, she births the baby, but the life comes from you. You got sperm life living in you right now. The woman ain't got nothing living in her like that, swimming around. It's in you. And so it's critical that we take our boys and raise them and groom them to be the next generation of solid men, solid brothers, solid kings. I can't imagine what the world is going to look like in the next 10, 15, 20 years, because all of a sudden now your son has to be ashamed of his masculinity. He's not allowed to be a strong man, a strong young man. He's got to be a little feminine. He's got to be a little metrosexual, as they used to say. I don't know if they even use that anymore. But he's got to do that. He's got to be trans attracted. He's got to have all these different stigmas and stipulations over his head. A lot of this shit these kids are being raised in and indoctrinated into them right now. You look at the TV shows that's on right now. Ain't no more cartoons. Hell, they even got gay cartoons now. And I'm not talking bad about the gay community. If you want to be gay, that's fine. But there's no way that little school-age children should be uh, exposed to this. But it's on the TV. You see man on man kissing. You see women on women kissing. You didn't see this shit when we were kids. We living in this time, and we've got to keep on empowering our boys. It seems like if you're just a regular common boy, you being pushed down the list. There's nothing for you out here but sports. And we know that's not real. That's not going to be reality for a lot of our sons. 90 to 95% of our sons is going to be out here. They got to be out here in the regular world. They're not going to be an athlete. That seems like that's the only safe space, really, where you can still be a man, where you can grunt, cuss, elbow, all that stuff. But now you can't do that. You can't do that no more. We have to start pouring our resources as men back into our boys. We got to keep giving them knowledge. We got to keep allowing them to be little boys. Don't force all this other stuff into their minds. We can't afford to lose our little boys and our sons to what's going on out here. Then what we have left. And I know it's probably going to be considered misogynistic or sexist, but we've got to reclaim our place as the king. We had to regain our place as the king of the land. We've allowed ourselves, for some reason or another, to drift into this space where we okay being in the backseat. We okay with the women making all the decisions. We okay with the women telling everybody what to do. And it ain't about control. It's about the fact that the God himself made us the head of the family. Well, if you're supposed to be the head of the family, why are you in the back? Why are you in the back? That's why God gave us logic. That's why he gave us the thinking skills and the processing skills we have, because he intended for us to be in the front, to lead. But for some reason, my brothers, too many of us, we've grown comfortable being in a position in the back because it's safe. That way we can just hide and don't nobody know what's going on, and we can play dumb and we can play stupid. And then when shit don't go right, we got to pat everybody up. We wonder why the children are tearing up the house and controlling the house, because we letting them do that shit. Young Chad, you so far behind. Just watch the replay. I'm about to wrap up. We're losing our families. We're losing our position. That's why the father role is critical. It's critical. See, you set the tone for everything and everybody else in the house. You had to be the one to make the hard decisions. Mama can't always make them hard decisions because, see, mama's feelings get involved. Mama love the babies. Mama don't want to see the kids whipped. Mama don't want to see the kids acting right. They don't want to see you come in the house and you whoop everybody in the house. But sometimes that's necessary. Oh, yes, it is. Especially you got little boys in the house, they need to know. There's only one Mufasa in this damn house. You remember Lion King? You remember when Mufasa showed up on the scene? Everybody got scared. Everybody shut the hell up. That's how it's supposed to be. Now we sitting in the back seat, we scared, we simping, we out here simping. That's why I be trying to tell you, young Chad, quit all that simping. Quit telling these girls that you want to eat them out, you want to open doors and take out quit telling these girls that. They don't appreciate that, young Chad. And see, I'm gonna tell you this, young Chad, since you're in here, see, if you gotta do all that to get what you want, then it ain't gonna last long. Just wait and let a woman find you that's gonna appreciate you. The problem with simping, Chad, is that it's not practical, it ain't real. Simping ain't real. That's not real. Why are you simping, young Chad, and you the prize? You're a young man with no kids. You're a young man with no kids. What business do you got simping to a mother of 3 with 3 different baby daddies, and you got to excuse her house when you go over there? How you gonna simp for that? How does she have more value than you? How can you simp and try to impress somebody who don't even love themselves? That's right, I said it. How can you simp? How can you simp for people who don't even have love for themselves? See, when you love yourself, you don't have to put on somebody else's hair. You ain't got to put on nobody else's lashes. You ain't got to put on a pound of makeup. You ain't got to be out here with your body all outside. See, that to me, you showing what your value is. Your value is what you find, what you see in the mirror. And then what you see in the mirror don't coincide with what you feel about yourself. How am I gonna sin for that? Oh, that was a word right there. Young Chad, you gotta look at yourself not as a man, look at yourself as a product. When you go out here and you go and spend your hard-earned money on a product, see, some things sell themselves if you're in the market for it. Just stick with me. I'm about to bless you with this. I'm about to bless you with this. See, if you got it, you got the money. Let's just say you're going out looking for a phone. You want a new phone. Now, either if you got it, see, Apple ain't got to they ain't got to sell it. You know what you're getting with an iPhone. You know what's in there. You know what come in the box. You know what to expect out of it. Their box ain't got a whole bunch of flashy colors that come in a white box and the picture of the phone's on the front. That's it. That's it. You know what's in there. You know what's quality in there. Now you go in there and you get one of these little track phones or them old Steve Hart, the damn EBT phones, the phone they give you when you get your food stamps. You know what you're gonna get with that. Amen. It don't matter how many colorful cases you put on it. It don't matter how many screen protectors you put on it. It don't matter what you put on for your wallpaper on your phone. It's a cheap ass phone. You can't sell me on it. So why should I simp for a phone that's an EBT phone? Why should I spend my money on a phone that's free? Come on now. I understand you grew up with a single mother. I get it. I'm sure you was brainwashed like the rest of us to step and fetch for these women and do whatever they tell you. I know you was taught that, but see, I'm just letting you know there's no disrespect to your mama, but you was taught wrong. See, when the majority of us men were taught by single mothers who taught us what they thought what a man was supposed to be. Basically, your mama raised you to be her man. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings, but I got to tell it like it is. Most of us that was raised by single mothers, your mama raised you to be her idea of what a perfect man was supposed to be. Everything she wanted done to her, she taught you how to do it. She taught you to always answer when the girl called you. She taught you to pull out her chairs and open up her doors and be nice to her. And back in my day, we had to write letters and shit and poetry. Yeah, you was taught that. But see, today's woman is different, and they'll tell you, we ain't your mama. We ain't from the old school. They'll tell you that. See, your mama and them, they appreciate it when a man did stuff like that. These girls nowadays, they don't care about none of that. All they care about is how big and how good is that dick. How much money you gonna spend on my shoes and my clothes? You see, I've already created this character I got to put out here in the public. So now I need your money to help me maintain this character I got out here. Brothers, how many of y'all know that? How many of y'all know that the woman that you sleeping with right now, she's a character? Oh, I don't mean to say it like this. Let me start wrapping up. Yeah, that bad bitch you got, she's a character. She's not real. That's not real. Young Chad, when you come to the spot to holler at me, them girls ain't real. That's a character. All you got to do is sit there and talk to them long enough, and they'll start breaking down. You'll find out what you got. That ain't the real. See, the real ain't got to put on all that process. The real loves themselves the way they are. And in turn, you'll love them the way they are. Let me wrap up and get on out of here. Let me get on. We might do a part 2 on Sunday. Let me get on and get ready. Everybody got something else they want to say? I know we had a limited crowd. I'm gonna make sure I put the Spotify link. D-Man, I'm gonna send you the Spotify link when I get off of here. Yeah, I know that's right. Yeah, I know that's right. Young Chad, quit simping. These girls are characters, young Chad. The right woman gonna see you. They're gonna see how silly you are, and you got a big personality. And I know you can be a little shy sometimes, but you can dance your ass off. These girls like that. You just be you. You ain't gotta see when you start simping, young Chad, and I'm gonna get off of here. When you start simping, you turn it into a character. Oh my God. Oh, see, simping ain't real either. Simping is a character. Simping is a way of saying, hey, I'm listening to you. I like you. Will you like me? I'll agree with you. I feel sorry for you. Yeah, I know you've been hurt. Cry on my shoulder, please. No. No. So then quit simping. Simping makes you a character. Simply makes you a character. Anybody got something else they want to say? I'm gonna get on out of here. I'll be here on maybe Sunday evening, a little later Sunday evening, depending on when the party. Well, I might be on the party gonna start pretty early. So yeah, we'll see. I'll be on here Sunday. All right, come on through, young Chad. You know where I'll be at. But I thank you all for watching me. Please continue to support us and everything that we do. We'll be back here on Sunday. We might just do a continuation of this because they started getting good to me. But y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I'll holler at